Today we will talk about the demo on biometrics security. Because my English is not very well, if need. Okay. Because my English is very well. If need help, I will call Chang for help. Thank you. My name is Gao Shupeng. Nickname is Xiao Hui from Baidu Security Lab. Now I'm working at IoT security and AI security. For example, we have found many IoT equipment such as OFO bag, the vending, and the children watches. We have, because for example, the AI security, we have improved the accuracy rate of the verification code to about 99% or higher, and have solved the problem of simple data. And before this, my work is about zero-day analysis web attack. Okay, today first I will introduce the biometrics-based authentication and several attack demos. Maybe the biometrics have little relationship with the AI security, but it's so interesting and valuable. If you want to know more details, December 201st, I have a speech on Jingdong security meeting in Beijing. Okay, what's biometrics? It uses all the in our life because, for example, the phone and such as the fingerprint, LIS, face and and finger. The finger one is the first step for attack and show, such as DNA and palm print, palm veins, and voice. The voice, we can use deep learning to solve the problem. Okay, so is the biometrics safe? From our research, we found that it's easy to be captured. On the other hand, it's easy to be stolen because we found that most of the sensors use the cameras to capture, and we have used the same method, such as use RGB camera or just only a mobile phone. Or LIS use a IR camera. We also found that it's easy to be forged. We can bang a flash stamp, bang a A4 paper. That's done. Most of the biometrics have been hacked. Okay, first let's see about the fingerprint. When we use it to unlock our mobile phone or pay online, use such as Apple Pay, Alipay, and Weixin Pay. When we pass the custom or check on work attendance, we use the fingerprint. Okay, let me see how to match it. First, capture the image and pre-threatment and calculate the direction and use some arithmetic to enhance the image and the singing and get the signature. Okay. For the demo, we will bypass the fingerprint. Step first, we will capture the fingerprint. We can capture from a photo taken by a camera, just like this, from front or back of a mobile phone or laptop, from a forged sensor. Okay. First, let me see capture a fingerprint from a MacBook. Okay, to save our time, I have done it. Okay. Let me see the picture. This I captured it 10 minutes ago. Just use my mobile phone and processing it using Adobe Photoshop. Okay, that's a fingerprint. It's easy. Okay, demo capture from iPhone 7. Okay, let me see a video. Okay, unlock it. You can see the fingerprint on the home button. Yeah, we can capture it and make a fogged fingerprint. Okay, step 2, forge fingerprint by photosensitive material, just like this photosensitive material. There are many fingerprints, so I cut it. It's nothing, and I will do it. Okay, I will use a flashlight. My flashlight. Wait a moment. Okay. Once. Okay. Twice. Okay. The fingerprint has done. Yeah. Do anyone see? Okay. Then we need to add the conductivity. Use this.
So since you are doing behind the podium, we cannot see exactly what you are doing.
Okay, okay. I have pawned it on JPawn 2017 last month. 这个在这个极棒上已经演示过了啊啊OK OK 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 it's done. Let me unlock. Do anyone want to unlock? Okay, okay. 就是我们现在解锁它。
Okay, so that is mode. Produce. Do you want to walk around? 你想在这边就 anyone want to come up to try? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me hold this. So that phone has been configured to can be only authenticated by our speaker himself. And right now our volunteer wants to unlock the phone using the tool. Right, hold that one to the button and right. There is a small fingerprint. Okay, it is unlocked. Okay. Right. Can you right? Maybe this one just. Okay, there is another phone that is, I guess that's an Android phone. So we can do this demo again. Right. Okay. Okay, so the attack can be successful to not only iPhone but also Android phones.
我们试了所有的手机都可以解锁。
Okay, so all the phones that they tried, they can be successful.
Let me see how to capture the fingerprint. There are many methods, such like a paper, or a picture, or back of mobile phone, or the screen of the MacBook. Okay, let me see the IRIS. Homework. Its name is IRIS. Okay, we use them to Samsung S8 to unlock and pay. We use it to unlock for the mobile phone. Okay, let me see how it matches. First, capture the IIS and localization and eyelid detection or eyelash detection. Then normalization. Finally, get the signature. It's the how to match it. Okay, let me see demo 2. Bypass the IRS-based authentication. Okay, step first, capture the IRS by inside the camera. I have modified the Sony camera just like this. I modified it. Then take a IRS photo of my eyes. Just this camera. Yes, okay. We need a IRS LED. This is the SD card. Wait a moment. Okay, let me see. It seems a little strange. Okay, this is my IRS. Okay, let's go on. The step 2, IRS signature from an image. We can use Photoshop or use OpenCV. Okay, step 3, print out and unlock. In order to save the time, I print it. Okay, I print it, and I will unlock the phone.
Okay, so the phone is also configured to authenticate him only, and do you want to turn a little bit? Yeah, at this direction. Okay.
And another type of phone, Samsung S8. S8 is a little special. It has some live detection, so I put a convex lens in front of the paper. Okay, just like this. 把它贴在眼睛上。
Okay, so this is a paper, and then this is a lens. So to unlock that Samsung S8, you need to stick this lens on top of the the eye on the paper, and then this becomes the type tool.
Okay, I will show.
Okay. Okay, now we will. So any volunteer want to try this? Oh, okay, this is much more successful than others.
Oh, okay, let's go on. This the same eye with RGB camera and IR camera. Okay, let me see face recognition. Yeah. Recognition. Okay. First, it's iPhone 10 and Samsung S8, and we use it to access the gate, and use it to pay money. Okay. What's that? 什么情况？什么情况？ Okay, step 1, take a picture. We use a camera or just a mobile phone. Step 2, image processing. Make the edge sharper and adjust distortion. We often use Photoshop or OpenCV. Okay, step 3, print out and unlock. degrade authentication in dark environment. Okay. First, I will unlock the Samsung S8 with the paper. I capture it with my MacBook camera, like this. I will setting my phone to face.
Okay, now it comes to face recognition. Okay.
I need a dark environment, just like this. It's locked, and I don't see it. 需要暗的环境啊。
It needs a dark environment for this to work.
Okay. Let's try again. I don't see the fin, and it has a lock.
Okay, so he just did a demo where he put the phone and the paper in the dark area underneath the podium, and it showed that even in this dark environment, the phone can still be unlocked with the paper.
Okay. And I will show you how iPhone 10 Face ID works. I have searched the information on the internet, but there's nothing. I do it by myself. It's the first time to explain the iPhone 10 Face ID. It's the most complex authentication. Okay. It uses the structured light sensor like a little connect. Okay. Let me see a video. Okay, let me see. It's strange. Wait. Okay. We can see 3 steps. The first and second and third. We haven't hacked it, but we are trying. Okay, it's a little hard to explain, so if anyone interested in it, please contact me. Okay, the last about bypass the finger van based authentication. It uses social security authentication or ATM or unlock the door. Okay, to save the time, I capture it. It's my palm van. Okay, first get a finger van image. So I have got it. It's our van. It like this. Use IR infrared camera and infrared LED. Okay, step 2. Extract finger van signature by image processing. Photoshop and OpenCV. Step 3. Print it and unlock it. I will pick a video. This is the equipment. The green is wrong. Okay, it's red. Green, red is wrong. Red. Now we will use a paper. That's also a paper, and infrared LED. Okay, it's right. Let me wrong. Okay, it's wrong. Okay, it's red. So all of the popular methods have been hacked. Okay. Okay, that's all. Do have any question?
Any questions?
The DNA is so intensive. Only the DNA can't be being hacked.
John has a question.
Yeah. Very impressive. Like, I was curious, how do you come up with the ideas?
Excuse me,
Is this on?
please.
Yeah. So how do you come up with the ideas on what to try? Like, because you would try something where you have a piece of paper, and then you figure out maybe you need to add the lens to and then it starts to unlock. So how do you develop the attacks? Like, what do you do to develop the attacks?
就是把这些东西全拆了，并且研究它是如何识别的。我们用同样的方法去识别到图像，并且去看哪种材质能重现。
So they dissect all the devices and then study how they actually work from the very detail, and then they try to replicate how they work so that they can understand whether it is right. So what is the right tool to use? So they do hardcore hacking. Right.
Yeah, thank you for that demo. I've been working in biometrics, not specifically spoofing, but it just surprises me from your demo, how easy it is to break this stuff. But what I'm curious is a number of the biometrics, the sensor require infrared. For instance, the iris, finger vein, and also the Apple iPhone, it uses structured light, am I right? Which is acquired using infrared. And yet, when you print out, it's clearly not infrared. You have it on normal paper, which is visible light. And so what's shocking to me is that there's a difference in light wavelength, right? You know, when I use the phone on my face, there's infrared versus a printed paper, which is clearly doesn't have the same signature. And somehow that still breaks the you know, so that's really, really scary for me. Can you comment on that? How any of your thoughts on that?
他问的就是说，正常来说，比如说像人脸识别的话，都有那些光会照到脸上。但是其实如果 paper 的话，那些3D information 都是没有的，所以他觉得非常的，这点是非常恐怖的，就是为什么完全不需要这些 infrared 的 information， 它就可以去 break， 然后问你能不能 comment， 就是能不能就是注释一下，说一下你的看法。
我用中文啊，就是我们不仅仅研究的是这些方法，主要是研究了每种验证算法的识别原理，它用了哪些算法。其实人脸识别，不管有没有，因为人脸识别它需要这个适应很多的环境，所以说不管光照啊或者不光照，它总是通过深度学习和基础算法都能够首先定位人脸，其次定位人脸的68个点。我有另一个 PPT 详细的在说这些东西，但是今天是一个 demo 嘛。对，就是说我们是研究算法，根据算法来看的话，其实它看的图像有可能不一样，但是它使用的算法都是一样的。
Right. So typically, so they what they study is the concrete algorithm, how these devices are actually working. So rather than the general problem, how this problem should be solved. So by understanding the concrete algorithm, so including the iPhone, so that it is doing this kind of environment insensitive authentication. So that means that when you do the authentication, the authentication should be regardless of the light. So in this case, there should be very few this kind of environment insensitive features that can be used, including the 688 position kind of feature that our presenter doesn't have time to show this today. So these are the concrete algorithms that are currently being used in the devices. So right.
Thanks for the explanation. I could also understand his Chinese explanation, but just to show,
Yes.
Yeah, it's okay. We'll speak English here. But what really shocked me about the iPhone face, breaking that authentication was the following. Maybe I should elaborate it further. The iPhone claims to use 3D face, right, by using projected light infrared to acquire the 3D shape of the face. What you did was to print a 2D image, which is flat. Now, you then use your iPhone in a dark environment by hiding it under that podium. So it tells me that under low light conditions, the iPhone mistakes a flat paper for a 3D face, which to me is super scary.
So that demo
That
is
was
not
S8, is it?
right,
Oh,
it's not on iPhone 10.
Right.
Okay, maybe I got confused.
Right.
So right. They
So the
haven't-
S8 wasn't using 3D.
No.
No.
So they are still working on attacking
Right.
the iPhone 10.
Oh,
That's
so you
still
haven't
work in
succeeded.
progress. Yes.
Exactly.
Right. So.
Now I don't use the iPhone, so I'm. But I thought, but the low light environment thing was very good because we all know, and I've been doing this for a long time too, that in in the extreme case, in complete darkness, I look like Julia Roberts, right? I look like anything because we all look black. So we know that in the extreme case, but even in that semi-dark environment of that thing there, it was sufficient. So that was very scary for me. Right?
Okay.
Anyway, thank you for that, Dan.
Okay.
So, I just have one comment, maybe less interesting than Terence, nothing about Julia Roberts, yeah. So I think thanks for your demo, but the fingerprint part, I don't work in this area, but the fingerprint fooling I think is not very surprising to me. because even the fingerprint detection that is done in criminology, this is just something being done by iPhone for unlocking the iPhone. Even the fingerprint detection that is done by criminology is very, very inexact. So I won't name any particular agencies here, but you can guess which agencies I'm talking of. Even when a potential criminal's fingerprint is sent, it is matched against a database, and apparently no exact matches are generated. Some top 10 potential matches are generated, and even today a human being goes through that and checks certain features called as minutiae. So if in criminology it is so inexact, it's not surprising that in iPhone unlocking you are able to do this. This is not very surprising. Yeah. But of course, the later parts you went beyond the fingerprint. Yeah.